In my videos, I've been talking about different competing Orthodox churches in Ukraine, each of which has an ambition to represent canonicity and the Ukrainian faithful. One of these churches is not recognized by any ecclesiastical body worldwide. It is called the Ukrainian Orthodox Church of the Kievan Patriarchate, and it's headed by the Patriarch Filaret Denisenko. The life story of Filaret is fascinating, and he is an important figure in today's Ukraine and especially in the history of the Russian Orthodox Church in Ukraine. Born and raised in the eastern part of Ukraine, he made an impressive career in the Russian Orthodox Church. After becoming a monk in the 1950s, he was mostly engaged in Orthodox educational institutions and was known as a supporter of the Soviet regime. Since the 1960s, Filaret held leadership positions in the Ukrainian Metropolia of the Church. In 1966, he became the leader of the Ukrainian branch of the Russian Orthodox Church and a permanent member of the Holy Synod. The peak of Filaret's career was in 1990, when the Patriarch Pimen died and Filaret was appointed a placeholder, practically an acting patriarch, until the election of the new one. He himself was quite confident that he would be elected, and he counted on the support of the state authorities. However, this was already the end of the perestroika, religion was liberalized, and the state power didn't want to get involved. Eventually, he lost to Alexei II, the Metropolitan of Leningrad and Novgorod. After losing his chances to become a patriarch, Filaret actively engaged in building his power in Ukraine. Even before the collapse of the Soviet Union, he managed to transform the Ukrainian Exarchate into an independent Ukrainian Orthodox Church of Moscow Patriarchate. Although a daughter church to Moscow, the Ukrainian Church became autonomous and could elect her own metropolitan, though with the blessing of the Moscow Patriarch. Filaret himself became the first metropolitan. However, the separatist movement in Ukraine was already actively unfolding, and a significant part of the Orthodox Church split, forming an autocephalous church, totally independent from Moscow. In turn, Filaret attempted to split from Moscow and make his church autocephalous. During the Bishops' Council of 1992, the Russian Church considered Filaret's ambitions as a rebellion and a schism and called for his resignation. He furiously resisted but was dethroned by the Ukrainian Bishops' Council later that year in Kharkov. For his rebellion, the church leadership in Moscow also defrocked Filaret, that is, stripped him of his positions, downgrading him to a simple monk. Supported by the nationalist circles and the Ukrainian state, Filaret refused to accept his resignation. Instead, he formed an alliance with the autocephalous church and founded the church he currently leads, the Ukrainian Orthodox Church of the Kievan Patriarchate. The former autocephalous church soon left the new body, unhappy with the dictatorial style of Filaret's leadership, and his church became the unrecognized Orthodox structure, alternative to both the Moscow Patriarchate and the autocephalous nationalist church. In 1997, the Russian Orthodox Church formally excommunicated Filaret by proclaiming anathema. In 2018, after an attempt of the state power to create a unified Orthodox Church in Ukraine, a part of Filaret's church joined the new Orthodox Church of Ukraine. Although he didn't recognize this new church and remained in a canonical isolation, his church attracted up to 45% of Orthodox believers in Ukraine at some point. Filaret has always been politically vocal. He condemned Russian aggression in 2014 and 2022 and was given multiple accolades from the Ukrainian state. In 2019, he was even awarded a Hero of Ukraine by the President Poroshenko. Filaret is now 95 years old and still quite active. Please like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I see you all next time.